Hi guys, welcome to the channel Technology Kaizen. Hope you are doing good. In this video, I'll be explaining the top 15 text formulas in Excel. So this is going to be a long video. Stay till the end of the video to cover all the formulas. So let's start. So what are the top 15 formulas in Excel? So I have noted them down in particular sheet number 1. So we have the upper function, lower, proper, trim, followed by len, that starts for length. Then you have the left function, right, mid function, the concat function, concatenate, Textjoin, character, code, replace and text. We will be covering all these formulas in practicals guys. So let's start. So let's start with the first three functions, that is upper, lower and proper. So let's go to this sheet right now. So as you can see here in column A, I have a list of names Neelakanta, Sachin, Lara and Leon. I need to convert them from the lowercase to an uppercase. To do that, we have a simple function called the uppercase. You have to simply type in upper, open parenthesis or open bracket in your terms. Simply select the cell which you want to convert from, that is A2, close parenthesis and enter. Now you can notice that all the names have been converted, and I'm going to simply drag for the remaining ones to convert as well. So this is how you convert a regular text into an uppercase. This is the upper function. Following that, we are going to do the lower function, which is going to convert our text into the complete lowercase. So let me select that and enter and drag for the remaining ones. So it's going to convert all the names into the lowercase, which is the default one right now. And the proper case, which converts the first letter of every word into capital. Let me type in that proper, open parenthesis, I'm going to select that. What proper does is it's going to convert the first letter of this particular word, that is Neelakanta, that's going to be the capital N, into a capital, and I'm going to drag that. This is how we use the upper, lower and proper formulas. While we are completing that, let me highlight these colors. So we have completed them. So let's look at the trim function and len. So what is the trim function and len function? Len is a function that is short for length. So it counts the number of characters within a cell, including spaces. So let me type in like len, open parenthesis, and let me select this A2 right now. Now we can literally see that we have three characters written here, O-N-E, that is our three characters, and it should return 3, and it did. Let's drag for the remaining ones as to check what is happening here. So you can notice that in A3 right now, TWO2, those are 3 characters only, THREV 5 characters. Total of 8 characters are visible. So the formula is saying 11. So it clearly indicates there are any special characters like a space, non-visible character, that's a space. So we are going to use the function trim, which removes any spaces leading or tracing or any excess spaces between the text. So let me type in the trim function here, so that we can remove any spaces if they are in front of the text or after the text, or any excess spaces between the text, and enter that. So let me drag that again. So this list has been trimmed right now to remove any unwanted spaces here. So let's check the len formula again, post the trim formula here. So let's drag and see for the remaining ones, and it's working perfectly. 2 and 3, 2 plus 3, 8, and we have 9, 9, the same goes for the remaining ones. Now moving on, we have another function called left, right and mid. So let's look at left, right and mid. So we have a data set here in column A, which is containing some landline phone numbers here with an STD code. That's a local code for a particular area, 040121154. So I only want to extract that particular STD code from that particular data set. That 040 has to be returned. So we can use the left function here to return the number of characters from the beginning of the text. So we are going to type in the left function. We are going to select the number that's containing the value right now, comma, the number of characters which we want to return. So 040 are 3 characters. So let me type in 3 and enter, and it should return that STD code. Let me drag for the remaining ones so that it's working fine. Yeah, it's working perfectly. Going for the next one, it's the quite opposite to the left one. This is right one. We want to extract the last 2 digits from this postal codes, that's 8024 and 99. So let me use in the right function, open parenthesis, we are going to select the number here, and we are going to type in the number of characters which we want to return from the end of that value. So we wanted the last 2 digits, so 8 and 0 should be written here, and drag. So this is the right function. Oh, Another formula we have is called the mid function, which returns the middle part of a particular value or a text or a data set here. So in this data, I only want to return that 1254, which is in between the STD and the postal code here. So let me use the mid function. Mid function has 3 arguments. You have to select the text first, followed by you need to mention the starting character where your middle part is starting from. So from the left side, 1, 2, 3, hyphen is 4 and the 1 is 5. So we want to start from the 5th character, so that's going to be 5, and we want to return 1, 2, 5, 4. Those are 4 characters. I'm going to type 4. So we are returning the 4 characters from the 5th position from this particular data. So it has returned the right values, and let me drag for the remaining ones just to make sure that it's working fine. Okay, this is how we can use the mid function. Starting character, start numbers and the number of characters. Coming back here, after the left, right, mid formulas, we have the concatenate formulas or the concat formulas which are used to join several text into one string. So we have a names over here, first name and last name, my name only itself. So I need to add these names to create a formula here. So I can use the concatenate formula, which is an outdated one, which is not being used right now. So we can still use it, concatenate. I'm going to select the text 1, comma, last name is going to be a select 2 and enter. Now you can notice that there wasn't any spaces added in between. So Excel does not add any spaces automatically. So if we were to add that space in between, we have to write that in the double quotes like this one and enter. This is how you use the concatenate formula. The only problem with the concatenate formula is if you are having large set of data or a continuous array like that, you have to type in each and every cell and add the spaces again. This is where you use the second function, that is concat. So using the concat, you can simply select a range of text like this. This cannot be done in the concatenate formula. This can only be done in the shorter version, that is concat. Now again, the problem with this one is we are not able to return the space. So if you want to return the space between the words, again you have to select the one cell, add the space, next cell, goes on. This is where the best formula comes in, that is the text join. Now text join allows you to add a common delimiter or a space character between all the ranges. So let me type in the text join formula, open parenthesis. Now it's asking a delimiter in the beginning, so I'm going to put in like inverted comma space. So basically I'm saying a space should be added between all the values that I have particularly selected right now. Next is going to ask an option called whether you want to ignore or include empty cells. So obviously we want to ignore that, so let me type in true. Now you need to simply select the range right now. Now what it's going to do is, it's going to add a space in between the words that you have completely selected as a range. So the cat in the hat should have a space in between the words, unlike the concatenate or the concat versions. So it's working perfectly. This is how we use the text join formula. For the next formulas, we are going to be looking at character, code, replace and text. So let me go to the code and character. So what is the character formula? Now in Excel, not only in Excel, any computer language or Microsoft Word, you can use a specific character to return a number. So 68 number, which is a number right now, it can return a particular code based on the ASCII table, American Standard Code for Information Interchange. That is the ASCII table we call usually. So let me type in the character function. I'm going to select the number which we want to convert as a character. So 68 is a character D, that is a capital D in terms of the character number 68. So if I drag to the remaining ones, I am getting 65 for capital A and 97 for lowercase a. Now we can do that again in the reverse manner using the code function. I have typed capital A and I want to know the number of that particular character. So I am going to use the code function. I am going to select that character and it should return the 65th character as we have already seen above example. So if I drag for the remaining ones, it should return the corresponding numbers 68 and 97. Okay, this is how we use the character and code functions. The next formula we are going to be looking at the replace function. Now we have many words here, cake, lake, fake, make and Jake, and we want to replace all the first letters with B over here. So we want to make like cake has to become bake, lake has to become bake again, the same logic. So I'm going to use the replace function, which is going to ask the first old text followed by the number of character which we want to start from, that's the first character, and how many characters you want to change, that's again only one character, and what is the character that you want to replace, you have to type that in their double quotes. So I am going to replace this at first character with a capital B. So cake will become bake, lake, or so on. And it's working perfectly. It has replaced that cake to bake right now. And for the final formula, we'll be looking at the text function, which is a quite versatile and an interesting formula which can do a lot of things. So let's go to the text function. So I have a date over here that is in the US format, month, date, year format in A2 right now, and I want to convert that into an Indian date format, that is date, month, year format. Now there are many other methods that you can do this as well, but I prefer the text function, which is an easy one to do so. So let me type in the text function, open bracket, I'm going to select the date that which you want to convert, comma, and I'm going to type in the format that it should be outputted in. So dd followed by followed by 4 y's, double quotes, close parenthesis, and enter. This is how you can convert a US date format into an Indian date format, which is date comes first, month later, and followed by year. Not only that, you can extract a particular information from a full date. For example, I only want to extract that year, so I can simply put in 4 y's, so it's going to extract that year. So again, you can extract the months using the same function, comma, simply by typing double M. Now you can also extract the day using the same logic, but also you can add like return. You can find also the day which has happened. For example, if you type in text, select the text, comma, in inverted commas, if you take 3 Ds, it's going to return the day wise in a short format like a Friday or Sunday based on the day it is happening. So it's going to do that. So keeping that in mind, we can use many other methods, like you can find a full month of that date. For example, text, you are going to select this date again, comma, this time I want to know which month it is in a short format. So it is October 10th is start. So if you want that full text, select the date again, comma, in inverted commas, 4 M's, that should return the full month name, October. Now it can be done for the days as well. For example, text, if I want to know the full day type, I'm going to type in like 4 Ds, close parenthesis, and enter, and it should return as Saturday. Now apart from only converting from one format to another, you can change the number formats as well. For example, I want to add any spaces between this number. For example, 1800 followed by a hyphen, 123, another hyphen, 456. That's how an output should be. So I can type in like equals text, open parenthesis, I'm going to select the text, comma, in inverted commas I'm going to choose this hashtags which represent characters or numbers here. So it's going to be like another 3 characters, 3 numbers, another 3 1. So I have basically told Excel how this number should be placed. 4 digits followed by a hyphen, 3 digits followed by a hyphen, and the last 3 digits. And it should add that hyphen within the text so that we can see what's happening. So, and it's working perfectly, and that's the last formula for in our video. This is a 15th formula. Hope you like the content. Leave your thoughts in the comment section. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. See you in the next video, guys. Take care. Have a great day.